Okay, so sorry. So hi guys, welcome back to the video. And sorry if this is kind of like wobbly and shaky, and it moves a lot around a lot because I got this like phone mount thing, which can also be used if I unscrew this. It's also so you could. I don't know if you can, but you can probably see the mount. But it's just can be mounted onto the desk. I don't have a tripod. I need to get a tripod. And then, but I think this would be good today because I need the desk space here. And I'm going to be showcasing this laptop I got. So it's an Acer Lappy. And Windows 10. I also got a lot of new laptops. You can probably see them in that shelf over there. I got about 6, but I sold I sold 2, so I got 4. So my viewing angles from here are really bad because the viewing angle. So like that's my good viewing angle, but it's bad viewing angles on the phone. I just gotta get the pretty good viewing angles for the phone here. I think this is a pretty good setup for if I'm recording on a laptop, or if I'm gonna use a laptop, or I'm gonna do some. Oh, here's my AirPods. This is an engraving on it that it had. See, I'm signing in. This is an engraving that it had when I got it. I said in my long video I was getting AirPods from eWaste. These work fine, but it has my boo on it as an engraving. But I have a spare AirPod case which I'm going to get this weekend, and so I'm just gonna swap out the cases. But so let me grab my iPhone 11 because I want to do something here. So this is my. Hold on, I gotta clear out my text messages. So this is my iPhone 11. So let's boot it up. This is my iPhone 11 on iOS 17. Don't want to show the model of serial. 17.2.1. This thing was running 13 when I got it. It was blocked with passcode, and she didn't know original passcode, so I had to update it. Has a cheap aftermarket screen on it. But, so these are my AirPods, and it should come up with a pop-up. I might know a reason why. It might be connected to my computer. Let me see here. See right there. So phone guy 124 is AirPods. So I just wanted to do that. So purple iPhone 11 does have a pretty nasty scratch on that camera glass. But I'm probably going to get an iCloud locked one of these because I don't really like the color of the housing. And I also want to have an official display on it. And an official battery because the battery here is a really cheap aftermarket battery. But okay, so here's the laptop here. I'll go into this thing. I don't use Windows 10 because Windows 10 has so many errors with me. So I'm just going to hook up a mouse. That was really late. And then I'm going to pause the video after I'm done showing you this specs and show you my other laptop. This is mainly a test video with this. I think this is good. Don't know why that's in my mom's account for. My mom's account. I got to sign with my account. Oh my god. I know this thing has an i3 and 16 gigs of RAM. So it has 16 gigabytes of RAM, i3 7100, CPU 240 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM, 64 bits, blah, 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 blah. This thing's activated? I did not know this thing was activated. Okay. And so I don't know if I'm logged into Google Chrome. I don't think I am. This isn't the laptop I don't really use too much. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Okay, so this was one of the laptops. I think this thing has a hard drive in it, I'm not sure. It might have an SSD. The other one is this. It's basically the same as my main laptop, just a little bit bigger. But this one has a bad battery, so it needs to be plugged in. But sometimes it'll take a few minutes to boot because it'll take a few tries to turn on. So this is the Dell Latitude 550. This thing is huge, hard to get the whole top of it in frame. There we go. So I need to take my main laptop charger and plug this thing in. This has an i5 8th gen. So like you can see the light on the button. You hear the fans ramp up, and then it shuts off. But then it won't boot into two It has two operating system things on it. So this thing will take a while, so I'll get back to you guys once it starts to boot. Okay, so that was like, I want to say about a 5-6 minute wait, and then it'll boot into the BIOS. Immediately boot into the BIOS. And then you'll see Windows 10 1 or Windows 10 like 5 or 6. Windows 10 I think it is. I choose the top one. It's still taking long. I'll get back to you in a second.